UK water industry faces overhaul. Unannounced checks and efficiency measures, the UK government is implementing sweeping changes to the water industry in England and Wales, marking the most substantial reform since privatisation in the late 1980s. The overhaul aims to address widespread public dissatisfaction with pollution incidents, leaks, and service disruptions plaguing the sector. New regulatory approach. The core of the reform involves regular, unannounced inspections for water companies, akin to vehicle MOT tests. This shift ends the current system where companies self-regulate, a practice described by Environment Secretary Emma Reynolds as a whole system failure, involving both regulators and the companies themselves. The government will assign dedicated teams to monitor individual firms, moving away from a standardized, desk-based oversight approach. Efficiency and transparency measures to improve water usage and accountability. The government plans to introduce mandatory water efficiency labels on appliances such as dishwashers and washing machines. These labels will enable households to track consumption and costs more effectively. The regulator, Ofwat, is also set for replacement, with plans to establish a new entity led by a newly created chief engineer role. This move reflects a desire for deeper technical expertise within oversight. Industry reaction and concerns. Water companies acknowledge that significant benefits from these investments will take time to materialize. Critics, however, argue that the reforms do not go far enough. Environmental groups like River Action and Surfers Against Sewage contend that the fundamental problem, profit-driven pollution, remains unaddressed. They call for bolder structural changes, including questioning the merits of the privatized model itself. James Wallace of River Action asserts that true progress requires confronting the core incentive structure. Pollution for profit is the root cause of this crisis. Consumer protection and regulatory delays. Consumer representatives also highlight the need for stronger enforcement mechanisms. The Consumer Council for Water, CCW, reported a 50% increase in complaints, underlining the urgency of meaningful change. They advocate for a mandatory ombudsman service, rather than relying on voluntary schemes. Water UK has welcomed the white paper, but stressed the immediate need for interim leadership at the new regulator. Delays in establishing this new entity risk, perpetuating the failures of the existing system. The key takeaway is that while these reforms signal a shift toward greater accountability and transparency, fundamental questions about the industry's structure remain unanswered. The success of these changes will hinge on whether they can effectively address the underlying economic incentives that drive pollution and service failures.